Hello, all my merry makers. I am Becca, and welcome to What You Working On Wednesday, the first one of April. Did I say I'm Becca? It has been a day. To everybody who is coming back, you know I do this at night. To anybody who's new here, welcome. What You're Working On Wednesdays is my weekly works in progress check-in, showing you what I've worked on, telling you what I plan to work on, and anything else going on in my life right now. So, my birthday was pretty good. Got to spend some time with my family, my brother, my mother, and my father. On Saturday, and that was my birthday. I put that in quotes because it was after an Easter egg hunt. That was very disappointing, because some people are greedy. Love that. And then Sunday we celebrated Easter, and that was really fun. We had a picnic. We got to play with kites. I got to introduce my daughter to Gaga Ball, which I'm still trying to figure out how to play. Never heard it before. My son was in elementary school, but apparently he's really good at it because he is super flexible. So there you go. But I did work on some crochet things this week. In fact, I had made it my goal to finish a particular project. And I've gotten really super close, guys. I'm on the cusp. Take a look at Piglet. Oh, he's a little floppy, isn't he? I might have to put some more stuffing in there. But, I've got some foam hair curlers somewhere, or it's just stuffing it. Yeah, maybe some foam. So dollar store sells foam hair curlers, and they are perfect for the inside neck of amigurumi, so that they're not super floppy. So the reason I have stopped where I'm at with Piglet is because I took out the eyes I had made, not made, but the safety eyes I had set aside for him. And when I put them up to his face, they were much too big. I think the smallest size I had was a 25 millimeter. So, I actually went on Temu, because I thought I bought some smaller ones, but apparently not. And I bought 12s. I can't remember if I bought 16s or 18s. We'll see. I bought some other stuff too. Temu has become a bit of addiction. This shirt is from Temu. I actually really like it. And this ring is from Temu. It's technically stainless steel and cubic zirconium, but these are basically the inverse of what my original ring was like. So I thought it was really cool looking and unique. Did I bring both of these? I did. There's the other one. So I was able to finish a grand total of 1 egg. And as you can see, compared to my hand, this is quite large. I did not end up using the tutorial by Patricia. I tried that first, and what I ended up with was super small, because what she uses in her tutorial is blanket yarn, and this is 2 sport weights held together, just as a reminder. Whoop. Oh, I'm all tangled. This is how my yarn gets tangled. I try to carry everything at once. Anyway, this is Red Heart. Some very classic, old-timey Red Heart. This is called Pompadour. This is called Sock and Sweater yarn. Definitely, I think somewhere I found that they classified it as a DK. Maybe not. But the difference was this one had kind of glittery in it, and this one did not. They both are in the color Lullaby. I actually found a different pattern for eggs. It's a free pattern. It's actually one of those patterns where the free version has a lot of ads, and you can buy the ad-free version for like some amount of money. And in that pattern thing, she not only gives you 2 patterns, but general guidelines on how to make your own eggs if these 2 sizes aren't the right size for you, which I find, but it is a lot of information to wade through, especially with all the ads. So, if that's not your thing, and you just want to get to the information, buying the ad-free PDF might be the way to go for you. I am a little cheap. But like I said, this is the large version that she has in that, with both of these held together. And this is the start of the smaller one. I think I'm going to like this size better, because even though it says it's a small, it's going to be about the size of what I consider a large Easter egg. This is like, this is almost ostrich size. I mean, literally it's as big as my hand. It's like a softball. So, there you go. Oh, there's that. And then I had a finished object, which was a hat that I made out of this yarn. This is Yarn Bee Rainbow Go Lucky Chunky Soft or something like that. But I had shown it literally to my roommate like a couple of hours ago, but now it's not where it belongs, so I don't know where it's gone. Obviously I have another skein here that I was planning to turn into, I was gonna try to do a hooded cowl, which I've never done before. But I kind of like the idea that, you know, you can either wear it as a cowl, or there's a little bit that will be like, so this will be the part that goes around, and that's actually almost too tall. Maybe. I don't know. Tell me, is that too tall? Anyway, the part that goes around, and then there's supposed to be a hooded part on the back in case you get cold. And then last, but certainly not least, we're going to pull this one out and have a little crochet and chat for just a smidgy bit. This is the Oolong Tea Shawl. This should have gone up this week, to be honest. I pulled it out Easter. I think I pulled it out Easter. And I started record, and I got to the last row, to the middle part, and I realized I had made a mistake in the row beforehand. So I tore it all out, tore it all down. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Gotta find my stitch marker. And so I redid it. I redid that section. So, whoops. So, and then when I went to do the last row, I found that I had forgotten there's a single crochet here, and I had forgotten that part. So all you had were the V's. So I had to rip it out and do it again. And then, what was the most recent one? Oh, I was doing the last row, and I came to a part where there was supposed to be a V, and there was no V. So I had to rip it out and do it again. Why am I telling you all this? So, to kind of show how hard it is to do tutorials, actually. Because if you mess up in your tutorial, it messes, or a crochet along. I guess it's more a crochet along than it is a tutorial. I don't know. What's the difference? Then you mess other people up. And I will admit there was some swearing. Because I found one of those mistakes today, and I'm like, I just want to get this done. What the heck is going on? One would think that my subconscious is telling me that it does not want to be done, but I want to be done. I would like to move on. I would like to post the last tutorial and get a new Merrymaking Monday started. But anyway, so where I live, today there were a lot of places. There was no after school care. A lot of the schools were closed today, and that is because everybody was anticipating that the thunderstorms that we had today would turn into tornadoes, and nothing. I was kind of amused because as a person who basically grew up in Tornado Alley, I was looking at the sky, I was looking at the clouds, and I'm like, yeah, there's gonna be a storm, but it's not nearly windy enough for this to be a tornado. Because at that point, I think the miles per hour was maybe 10, maybe 12. I'm like, maybe a bad thunderstorm. I think there was hail at some point. But anyway. So there was no therapy today, so, I mean, I don't know what I would have worked on anyway, since I'm waiting on Piglet's new eyes. May have worked on the oolong tea shawl so that I could finally get, the last video up. So, goals for this week. I have my objects ready for tomorrow for things we're making Thursday. I hope you will come back and enjoy that, so I don't have to worry too much about that. I think my biggest thing is getting the tutorial done for this oolong tea shawl. I'd like to really do the cable hat that I had picked to kind of help you guys with cables, because I know sometimes cables can be a little bit intimidating for some people. Let's see. As soon as I get Piglet's eyes, he's as good as done. I'm trying to think of anything else that I would like to get done this week. I know I'm going to start a new project soon. Mother's Day is coming up. And I think I should have brought the book so I could show you guys. I have a book called Friends, the one with the crochet, and it's a bunch of crochet patterns. Some amigurumi, some wearables. It's really cool and fun. But my mother has asked me, or has requested that for Mother's Day that I start with making the couch from Central Perk, which is where all the friends meet when they're not in one of the apartments. And I had this really great idea to put little magnets in the couch, and then I'll put little magnets in the butts of the characters once I do make them, so that they will actually stay on the couch. Which reminds me, I need to buy little magnets. Okay, I'll put that on the list. So last I knew, the second-hand craft store that I go to had some foam. The pattern suggests some green floral foam, but my roommate was just like, that stuff is nasty. You don't want to use that stuff. You want to use some actual like foam, especially to give it some, sturdiness. Last I knew, there was still some there, and they had downed the price quite a bit, so we'll see if there's still some there. I'm planning to go tomorrow for you guys, Thursday for me, if that makes any sense. Alright, so yeah, that's everything. Thanks for joining me for my projects and a little crochet and chat. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment down below. If you're not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. If you really like my channel, please share it with everyone. And in the meantime, make what makes you merry. Ciao.